Chiropractors, Dr. Vince here, and if you offer high-value cash services like decompression, laser, or shockwave, I'll help you scale your practice using our 7-figure framework quickly, efficiently, and profitably. We install this with you in 30 days or less, and if you're not completely thrilled with your experience and results, we have a no questions asked guarantee. And yes, I know you get spammed with ads, calls, and emails all the time. This is different. This is not a cookie cutter course or program. At Specialized Practice, we offer a white glove customized service for you and your unique practice. So if you want to work side by side with a 7-figure doctor and coach, someone that's already been where you're at now and has figured out the model for where you want to go, give me a minute and I'll explain. My company, Specialized Practice, will guarantee you 3 key results in 30 days or less. The first step is for us to perform our systems and protocol audit. This is where we analyze and tighten your patient processing systems and clinical protocols so that your office runs efficiently and economically and delivers a fantastic patient experience. This in itself often generates revenue right away because we're optimizing your existing assets like your past patient base and your new patient flow. Next, we examine your clinical protocol to make sure that the price point is optimized to generate the most revenue ethically. In step 2, we'll design your diversified marketing roadmap, or what we call the DMR. Don't you get tired of the revenue roller coaster? One month you're up, the next month it plummets. Remember this phrase, there is stability through diversity. That's why just hiring a Facebook agency rarely works long-term. When we design and build your DMR, this will be customized to your office based on your goals and budget so that we can create multiple and diversified streams of new patients. This way you can get off that roller coaster and create consistent revenue growth. Combined with our patient education tools, you now have high-quality patients who know who you are, what you do, and why you're the best doctor for them to choose. Finally, in step 3, we install our unique report of findings. Our unique ROF is tried, tested, and proven to consistently enroll a high percentage of cash patients into care. If you've ever worried about talking money with patients or had a low close rate, I have you covered. We've taken doctors from an 18% close rate to a 60% close rate in 30 days. Just follow the model and you'll be fine. If you're still not sure about talking money with patients, no problem. We also work with your team members to take over the financials, whatever works best for you. Now, how can we make such a results-driven promise like this? It's simple. Look at our track record. We've worked with awesome doctors like Dr. Jeff Abrams, who went from $30K a month to $70K a month, or Dr. Michael James, who went from $25K a month to $50K a month, or Dr. Marjan Karami, who went from $20K a month to $55K a month, or Dr. James Bergtold, who went from $45K a month to $93K a month, or Dr. Simmons in Bountiful, Utah. He bought a practice, was doing $7K a month. He's gone up to $94K a month. Or finally, Dr. Kyle Pankinen, who's actually our clinical coach. He went from $45K a month to $114K a month. And these doctors are just like you. Some are in big competitive towns, some are in small towns, some are all cash, some use both cash and insurance. And yes, our system worked for all of them. And it will work for you too if you just follow our simple 7-figure framework. So if that's all you need to hear and you want to speak with myself or a team member, book a call below and we'll show you how all of this works in detail. Remember, our results are guaranteed, so if we don't feel like you're a good fit, we'll be upfront and let you know right away. Now, if you want to know why this works so well, there are 2 main reasons. The first one is patient experience. Most doctors, when trying to grow a high-value cash service like decompression or shockwave or laser, they think the first step is to hire an agency and flood their office with new patients. Here's the problem with that. If you don't have the proper systems and protocols in place, you will have a hard time converting. And if you do convert and treat patients without optimized protocols, you run a high risk of refunds. Here's why, based on my experience. Patients who are going to pay a premium cash price for these treatments, they expect a superior service, a superior experience. Now picture this, you go to a Honda dealership and you're willing to pay, say, $35,000 for a Civic, versus going to a Rolls-Royce dealership and you're going to plunk down $350,000 for a Rolls-Royce Ghost. You expect a different and superior experience, right? Same for patients. If their experience in your clinic is like every other clinic, there's nothing to indicate that they should be paying you a premium. Now, what if they somehow do enroll into care and you're learning on the job? You just got your equipment, you're super excited, but honestly, you're still a little green. and then you promise the moon, and then they fall short of expectations and outcomes. Now you're writing a refund check back to them and hoping that they don't write a bad online review. This is where we give doctors new to high-value cash services a tremendous amount of confidence. Instead of trusting recommendations from friends or colleagues or the equipment companies, our clients follow our systems and protocols, created, tested, and proven by 2 7-figure doctors. Systems and protocols that have already helped thousands of patients around the country achieve great clinical outcomes. Now, the second reason this works so well is synergy. When we had our practice, we took it from $50K a month up to $185K a month. One of the key success factors was our robust marketing. Our agency at the time suggested that we team up with 2 other clinics offering similar services, essentially pooling our resources. And once we did that, we were collectively investing about $50 to $60K a month into advertising across TV, radio, newspaper, and digital. Now, you can't help but learn what works and what doesn't, but I made it my mission to study the agency's processes, their ads, pick our reps' brain. I was obsessed with how to reach people and educate them about the value of what we did. This is how our diversified marketing roadmap was born, because the only thing that cuts through the noise in today's marketplace is education. When you saturate your community with diversified and education-based marketing, and they know who you are, what you do, why you're a superior option, and how you can change their life, by default, you are now the go-to expert. And experts get paid more with less resistance and face less competition. This all-in-one solution or synergistic solution is what makes our service unique and predictable, allowing you to scale your cash service quickly, efficiently, and profitably. You could probably figure this out on your own, but following a proven model saves you time, money, and frustration. Not to mention, you are now surrounding yourself with other high-level achievers. The relationships alone are worth the price of admission. So click the button below, set up a demo with either myself or a team member, and we'll find out if we're a good fit to work together.